Creating pattern of components in an assembly. So yes, I could go around and I could place a bolt with the insert constraint in each one of these holes. But if I wanted to add another hole, I would have to go back and recall another instance of the bolt, and I would have to insert it in. This gets to be time consuming. So Inventor has come up with a way of creating a pattern within an assembly so that it takes advantage of these components. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go up into our assembly tab. We're going to go into pattern. We're going to choose pattern. First, we're going to select the component we want to pattern around. I'm going to pick on this X nut. Next, I want to select the feature pattern. So I want to come over and select these holes. All right. So I select these holes, and you can see that it drops them in. I have two buttons over here, rectangular and circular, whichever one you want to go to. They're roughly the same style of things here, but I can change here over here things like, is it rotating or is it fixed? But the pattern already dictated then how many instances of the component are being patterned around. So those are taken over by the pattern tool. So essentially at this point, I can come back here and I can say, oh, I want to select those holes. I say OK, and I've now made a pattern, a component pattern in the assembly program. Now I could come back in and edit these things very much more efficiently than if I was just taking and assembling the instances of the bolts themselves. So this is the pattern tool found in the assembly tab, which makes life a lot easier in assemblies for the purposes of adding or subtracting or changing our spacing of our patterns.